Carolina.
Hello, Breezy Bunch. Hello. We are doing a short live. We are reacting to Foodie Beauty, who is currently live, and it's titled Taking Out the Trash. I think she's in a mood and she's about to address something. So let's check it out together.
Very busy.
Let me know if you want me to get rid of the live chat.
I never okay.
What?
Number one, I have the same DMs that Missy Moo has.
Oh, it's this. Hey, cool flexing. Gamer.
But we don't do that. We're not going to. We didn't do it because just if there's no point. There's nothing really revealing there, and
Wait, but you just caught yourself. You said you have the DMs that Missy Moo has. So if she's lying, how do you have the same DMs? Just a question.
Well, very important pieces, right? Should be. Yeah. Hi, Ageless Beauty. It's amazing here.
Hey, backgrounds. Hello.
We'll continue to try. Exactly. Stan. Yeah, really.
By the way, you guys, hey, Jess.
I'm getting that. Why is she saying that? Salah contacted Mr. Moo. Number one.
Did he?
Her claiming that there's recent DMs.
Hey, Tay.
100% lies, just like she lied about super chatting.
Southpaw, hold on.
French fried.
Look at the lovely seaside view we have. Look, I just realized that. Look at the lovely seaside view.
Fraud from the beginning. Gosh. By the way, I just want to say.
What do you just want to say?
I was watching Yo Mama's stream.
Oh, here we go.
Charlie and I don't see eye to eye. That's obvious, whatever. But
because you made racist remarks to her.
She dragged FFG so hard and so good that
Hey, Stan.
I never knew you were like.
Oh wait, I'm in the wrong chat. I'm looking at Foodie's chat and saying why hers.
I don't like when you drag me hard. But
never mind. Bye, Stan.
When you drag her hard, I can laugh. Hi, Shorty. Hi, Blacks.
I'm in Foodie's chat saying hi.
Oh no. What's the matter?
I guess we're camping, Ellie. I guess so.
Good news for you, whatever it is, if you don't want to share.
Hey, Milky Fox.
She basically said, and it's kind of mean, but
what'd she say?
Imagine walking around with her face. I would call animal control if I saw her in public. And I'm just like, you need to worry less about animal control being saving BBJ and more of them coming for your, you know what? Yeah.
So, wait, for what? What did I miss?
It was hilarious. I almost choked on
Ginger,
my
hello.
sandwich and
she smokes so annoying.
Drag her. I love it. So I have to side with her on this fight for sure.
Wow. Okay.
What else?
Oh no.
Sorry. It was so good. It was so good. Hi, Estrella. Hi, Dream. Yeah, you guys love the new place. You guys will get a complete tour. Don't worry.
How do we love the new place? We see curtains. Hey, Milky Fox.
I love it.
Love you too.
There's no comment that could be too mean. Yeah, she deserves it. She can drag, and she has the nerve to say Charlie's obsessed with her. Excuse me? Who has an entire channel dedicated to one person, and she's like, go back to criticizing my light bulb, you peasant.
She made a big deal about it, so she can't whine. True Southpaw. Yeah, I'm going to call you gaming ASMR instead of Southpaw, sorry.
Anyway, so this whole messy
backrooms. Probably Marcus.
I don't know. I mean, the nerve. I don't know if she ever said Salah has no personality. I don't know if she said that, but the nerve of you when your husband just sits there like a dry log in the background laying in bed. That's all you do.
Like a dry log.
Chemistry? You just lay there like lumps of crap in your bed.
Criticizing
other people. You've become everything you criticized in those DMs. So don't make me release the DMs because you look worse than I do in those DMs.
Okay, I never want to side with Foodie ever. I don't think she's right on really anything. But in one little instance, I think it's kind of weird. I'm not even siding with Foodie. I think it's kind of weird that somebody and their husband are DMing Foodie Beauty and Salah. And then like saying everybody else is way too involved. Like, why? This is weird. Like, why?
Those voice notes you sent and you doxed people in the chat in the
I'll call you DMs, Pa. I like Pa.
Please don't make me do it.
Where's your chemistry?
I think. I don't know. Anyway.
Where's your chemistry, Missy Moo?
I have a new Instagram now. But hi, Jessica. Yeah. Salah has the DMs between him and Mr. Moo. Those are old DMs. So the only thing that's a little juicy, I guess if you want to say, was what she said about like how he said I'm impulsive and I give our business, because that was the time when we got in that huge fight.
Okay.
And I went online and outed it. And I said, we broke up. I called him this and that. And that's what he was talking about. He did not want, he was hurt that I went online and talked. No surprise.
Foodie Beauty,
I saw
if your fake husband has to get advice from Missy Moo, your marriage probably isn't as strong as you think it is. This would be such a good thumbnail, woohoo. Oh my gosh. But anyways, if your fake husband is reaching out to somebody else for advice on you, I think there's a problem.
All of the DMs. So what's the big deal? Like, that's so in the past.
Yeah, drop them if it's not a problem. I think there is juicy DMs or something.
Did she lay on the bed like the
He may have said something.
Willy Wonka. Yeah, they just lay in the bed all day farting, like whatever. So
Foodie.
The husband's a doll that she makes. Seriously, no personality whatsoever. Obviously a cuckold. He lets you go on stream with your big jugs out.
Foodie! Okay, your fake husband lets you go online and literally have food gasms. Like, you eat yourself into food gasms. Like, I think everybody needs to reel it in a little bit.
Which I know I did in my past, but I don't, honestly, I have no idea how I ever
damage control.
Really, I don't know.
Hey, Face of America.
I could ever go back to I could never go back to doing that. Never. Megan Elise, look on a bunch of bees.
I think you will go back to that, Foodie. I think it's just a matter of time.
She's stirring up drama, but that's so pathetic. Like, she's completely not the person I ever thought she was. How do you go from, like, I don't know, fake in every way?
Thanks, Tay.
Yeah. My new Instagram is Chantal YouTube, I think.
Hold on, I'm looking.
So, anyways, nobody cares about you on either side. The haters don't like you. And the beezers don't like you anymore. So
wow,
maybe get a hint. You're trying way too hard. Like, stop adding me. Stop talking about me, because I'm just not even going to address you after this. I'm only addressing the DMs issue.
You'll address her.
Anyway,
I'm listening. Thank you, Anna.
DMs. That's a blatant, complete lie.
I think OnlyFans Lee.
People go for clout.
Hey, Kaylee.
Like, what? Like,
hey,
you're just making up lies now? Like, blatant lies. Like, so Salah was in my DMs. Okay, this is how it started. Let me give you a little history.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna hit my vape too. Hold on.
A lot of you warned me that she was nuts. Anyway.
Hello, good to see you, America.
I swear.
Okay, before she continues,
Twitter trolls don't like her.
Let's see if we're on the same page. I believe that maybe the DMs are old and maybe he said something before, but it's very old. That's my opinion. I don't think Missy Moo has new piping hot tea. Maybe she has something she can expose from before. I think they're both. I don't know. They could still, as effed up as Foodie Beauty's world is, her and Missy Moo could be in on this together, trying to blow up Missy Moo's channel. I don't know. I'm not going to really believe much until I see receipts. I've learned my lesson. I've had Missy Moo on, and yeah, I've learned my lesson. But I think she may know something. It may just be old. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's insane and pathetic. A bunch of friggin' weird cat ladies who have
True, Paw. Most of them don't like her.
You spent all day trying to find my location? Show up here. Like, what? What are you going to do?
Okay, stop that.
Oh, we have information. It's like they're proud of doxing people. It's like they're proud that they have some piece of information about me.
But that's how you and Missy Moo were about me.
Like, touch grass. And they do it for free. You don't get paid to be on Twitter. You have no life. Oh, Chantal YouTube. Thank you, babe.
Oh, Chantal YouTube. I forgot I was looking for it.
Missy, who was a big time supporter before, you know this, right?
We know.
She liked to try to involve herself in our lives, apparently, now that I think about it, because number one, she was the one who first messaged Salah on Instagram. He still has all the messages, everything. She messaged him first.
Okay. But
and
did he respond?
And I even talked to another beezer about this. The beezer's like, why is she messaging your husband? Like, why is she messaging your husband? Sweet vintage, so very important beezer. Hi.
It is weird.
13 months, my king and queen bees. You are the best. Thank you. Oh, hi, Lauren. I still have to check my messages.
Okay, Foodie, speed this up a bit. Speed this up a bit, Foods.
Anyway, okay.
Okay.
So she
Hey,
messaged
kindness
him first and
seeker.
was like saying something nice or whatever. I don't even know. I can
Hey,
get
April.
it. Pissy poo out of, it was so funny when I took that pissy poo out of her chat when the super chat. I know she tried to kiss her ass with the super chat and she's like, "We don't like you."
Foodie, hold on. Oops.
Why does Missy think it's her place to hold Salah accountable?
Foodie, you're talking on that, but do you not forget when you were trying to go hard for Missy Moo and you were like, she never sent a super chat. She wouldn't send that super chat. And we were all saying like, she sent the super chat. Like you were also riding hard for her. You're trying to make it seem all one-sided. You used Missy Moo to attack reaction channels. So let's get some honesty and truth going because you won't be the one to tell it. You're trying to make it sound like Missy Moo was just obsessed with you and you didn't play into it, blah, 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 blah. You used her as your attack dog. You used her to dox people. You used her to go after people's family members. So you used each other, if anything. Like, your hands aren't clean in this.
No exactly, just like Clara Dane. Like, what? Hold accountable for what exactly?
She has lying back rooms. You could tell with her eyes. Hey, Chris. Good to see you.
Okay. So that's it. And then Salah asked me, because she like, I don't know if she friend requested him or whatever. Mm-hmm. He asked me if he's like, he doesn't add anyone on Instagram. If you check his who he's following is still like 252. Mm-hmm. He doesn't follow anybody who requests him, okay? Obviously, because he's not a piece of crap. All
but
right?
He DM'd like with your friend privately about you. So he is a piece of crap.
Welcome.
He kind of sold you out a bit.
He asked me, do you want me to add her back? Like, do you want me to add her on Instagram as a follow friend? Mm-hmm. And I said, yeah, she's a beezer. Go for it. She's supportive. She's nice, blah, blah, blah. Go for it. You know? So that's why, like, she's all like, he liked my pictures.
She said he liked every single photo.
Because he likes everyone's pictures that he follows. And I'm pretty sure your husband
come on,
likes my pictures as well. Just saying, okay? So
okay, that's a bunch of BS. I follow people back on Instagram and I don't go and like every single photo on their page. That's weird. Like, you do that usually if you find somebody cute or you're interested. I hate to break it to you, but like the story she's trying to sell, I'm just not buying. I don't believe Missy Moo now. I don't believe Foodie Beauty. So we're just being fed a bunch of BS, and in there somewhere is a little bit of truth. Salah in the chat still says, still have the whole messages. Yeah. And then he says, don't forget to thumbs up. No, thank you.
Don't read too much into that.
He kind of did. He kind of sold her out, right?
He was being nice, you know? And he never messaged her after that. They never had any direct contact. He would talk to Mr. Moo. Mm-hmm. Because that's what you do when you're Muslim.
Hey, Goblin God.
In this culture, you don't talk to other women directly, all right?
But he did about you.
He didn't like all her pics. No, he didn't like them all.
But he still liked them, Foodie. I don't do that to people.
We still have he still has all the messages with Mr. Moo, yeah. Yeah, of course, he does. We can definitely show. There's no recent ones whatsoever. Babe, do you still have all the messages? I'm pretty sure you do, right?
Show them then, Foodie. Why don't you show us?
The date and time of these new messages. Let's see them, or it didn't happen anyway, but let's see them.
But why don't you show them?
So long to be fabricated, obviously. I wouldn't put it past her. Anyways, like, instead of making an ugly wreath, that's what she's doing. You have time to make an ugly wreath, an ugly doll, and you don't have time to show DMs? What?
That was kind of mean. I don't understand the doll thing just because I'm afraid of them, but I don't judge anybody for it. Like, I'm just afraid of dolls. I'm not a wreath maker like that. That's not fun to me, but it is for some people. That was kind of mean to call them ugly. It was, right? Like, you could attack her for many more things other than attacking her creativity or her hobbies. Like, that was kind of mean.
You still have the whole messages? All right. So, and when she would message me, she was obviously on my side, but she's like blaming me for her bad behavior of like sending me the information about T and Sass's daughter and bad mouthing, just breezing and all this and that. Like, really? You're going to blame me for that? Please get a life. She's trying so hard to fit in with anyone she can. Anyway.
Okay, can we clear up the one thing I do believe Missy Moo said? I believe Missy Moo was trying to get in with with Foodie, and maybe she made memes, and maybe she did have info, and she sent it to Foodie like, haha, look at what I found out. But Foodie took it upon herself to post the doxes, to post people's photos, to post all of that stuff on her own community posts. Like, I'm sure I still have records of all that, like, especially all the stuff about me. She's trying to rewrite history, but...
So that's what happened. That's the history on that. She's the one who tried. She's the one who messaged Salah first. And even another Beezer, who I was talking to at that time, was like, that's weird. Why is she messaging your husband? And then...
I think her finger's going to fall off, Gina.
Messaging her back after that. Like, I think he just wrote, like, thanks, LOL, or something stupid. And then that was it.
Yeah, kind of secret. So, he has some issues. He told somebody about them. He sold her out.
Him and Mr.
Stop blaming the woman. Blame your husband.
You know, he started seeing him as somebody he could confide in. Obviously not. This is a lesson. Don't ever share. Don't have. You're lying. Trust people online.
Watch her eyes,
like,
you guys.
I know I shared Everest's DMs, but he's nobody to me. Like, you know, and that was wrong. But like, to have like
searching
to go from
for the
being
lies,
a complete supporter, and having this like friendship and like saying, "Oh, we support you." No, there's even a DM saying, "We support you no matter what. We would never turn on you." Blah blah blah. Like, you know, and shut up about the animal abuse, because you know that's BS, because your animals look more mean than mine ever did.
Whoa,
thanks. God.
Okay, now. She's back to the, she can't just insult without going way too far. Like, why does she have to attack other people's animals and call them mangy and ugly and everything else? Like, this is stuff that, like, she just doesn't know how to be mad and insult with facts. She has to do the low punches. Like, I'm not a big fan of Missy Moo, but the stuff Foodie's saying is kind of like, it's mean girl. It's giving Foodie needs views.
Why are you in this whole, like, now she's trying to, like...
exactly, face of America.
Be a savior in this natural situation. Like... Oh, and by the way, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to roast you next.
Oh, buddy.
Calling me a buffalo when you haven't you're leeching off of an elephant. and you look like a camel. A diseased camel.
Oh, my gosh.
With severe gingivitis. All right, meth head. You better shut it. Oh, my God. Anyway.
You guys, can we have a moment? We haven't had this Foodie for a while. The views are down. The money has dried up. She has come back with a bang. Oh my gosh. But if anybody...
The nerve.
Hold on.
The nerve.
But if anybody dragged her the way she drags other people, we would be fat shaming, right?
The nerve. The nerve. The nerve. Go watch BBW King's channel, by the way. You get some very flattering angles of them, too.
Oh, wow.
So I especially like the meth fairy activities.
Is she talking about Dee Dee and Natter right now? Pinky Rage!
So that's where that comes from.
Wow.
Stan, the queen of roasting. No, I think Charlie gets that one for now.
Oh, wow.
Definitely. Perfectly sums them up. I'm sorry, but... I mean... I don't know.
She will never change. I agree, Stevie. Good to see you, by the way. No, here for real.
He's just trying to use my name because he can't get anything else. Like what you...
I want to say this. I don't think she can call Natter a camel. I think that's wrong. I think it's offensive. When I've said it before, people said it wasn't. I don't know. I don't think she should be talking about anybody like that. There's plenty of things to say about him without comparing him to an animal. You know what I mean? Like he's... There's plenty of things to drag about him. But Foodie, when she's angry, when she's gassed up like this, because her audience is like, oh, Foodie's back. So she's going to do all low blows. She's going to take things way too far, and that's just going to be what she does. And she's going to be so upset. She's going to be so upset when she gets in trouble again, because the internet is forever.
You literally think that people are going to subscribe to your OnlyFans? You can't even get people to watch you when you're in the bathtub. There was crickets louder than anyone in your chat.
Wow.
Members only, and you have doo-doo in there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no one's chatting. No one's chatting because he's an abusive piece of crap nobody wants to talk to. Okay? Except for desperate women. Like yourself.
Like yourselves. Wow.
She cried after that. No,
Foodie.
Criticizing the color
You just said like yourselves. I've never sent nudes to Natter. I've never contacted Natter. I certainly didn't date him, and I didn't contract anything from him. You and certain other people have done all that. So what do you mean that like yourselves? No, Foodie, you were a desperate woman who did that. You and the other people sending nudes and doing all that. You were desperate. Don't put that on everybody. That was a blanket statement. That was too much. We're far behind, but like I don't want to miss anything. Wait, she got a super chat. Chantel, you think Missy Moo's jealous of you and into Salah? Do we have a love triangle?
You know what? We could change a light bulb right now. He's grasping at straws.
She is vile.
Doing like I don't know. We don't even like. We watched through BBW King, honestly.
Of course you do. Of course you watch BBW King.
Seriously, that was hilarious.
Can I remind you, BBW King, wasn't he dating Tammy Slayton? He's in every woman's chat that is above a certain amount of weight. Like, he hits on everybody. Like, and of course, Chantal is like, BBW King. Okay.
I'm going to take my towel off and go in the bath, in Dee Dee's bathtub, her condo.
Wasn't BBW King dating Tammy Slayton?
To roll cigarettes.
BBW King has sucked up to Natter before. I don't think Foodie knows that.
And saying that I'm fat?
Yes, well, okay, it was him.
You're an emaciated, diseased camel. So
oh, it is
I would rather be fleshy.
All I know is there's a BBW King who sucks up to Natter sometimes.
So, yeah. And I hope you go to prison for a very long time. A very long time.
I agree with you on that.
I hope you get deported to Egypt.
She is Jessica Very. Oh, is it not? Okay, good to know. I'm like, wow. Of course, Foodie would shout him out. She's hoping he hits on her next.
Really? I don't know. Anyway.
So is it the same or no?
I have a guardian angel, that's for sure.
Who's probably cursing themselves out right now. Like, what the F did I do to get this job? I thought I was good in my last life.
Did you see the El Scammy family?
It's okay, Tay.
Yeah, where did you go? The Dolorama and buy some sticky little stickers? How cute.
I believe it, April. I believe she could end up in jail.
She's innocent, or is she just lying for her man? Do you think she thinks he's innocent? I bet you she's deluded enough. I was. Hey,
Bill's Mary. Good to see you. Oh, it is the same, you guys. It's the same person.
Yeah. Gross. I look at that now and I'm like, even Salah's like, what were you thinking? Like, what was I thinking? Like, I don't know.
That's the story of your life. What were you thinking?
Salah left him a comment on his channel. He's a coward. He blocks him. Coward.
Foodie, you block a lot of people.
Thank you, Shorty. She doesn't care. Yeah, they've said some really nasty things, like, like about Gary. Like, that whole thing was just disgusting, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know why he would let him run him off of YouTube. Ew. Like, please come back and roast him, please. Anyway.
She does block everyone.
So, that's the story with Missy Moo.
Okay.
You look pathetic. You're trying way too hard. You're a very big try hard. I don't know. I'd be embarrassed. Like, imagine seeing your mother with her milkers out, hanging to her knees. And
so she's mom shaming again. Let's not pretend, Foodie Beauty, that if you had a child, you wouldn't have still done your OnlyFans and everything else. Come on. Again, there's plenty of stuff to drag Missy Moo on. Like, she just takes it too far. Blue Knight, thank you so much. It's hard to watch her. Oh my gosh, it really is. Like, thank God we have each other, because thank God we have each other. Thank you so much for the super chat. I got a super chat. Blue Knight sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Okay, let's hit play. She's disgusting, you guys.
Trying to get involved in, like, high school level drama. Really? Like,
she'll never stop, Gina.
Pathetic. I couldn't even imagine. And then her husband in the background sounds like the guy from Office Space with the stapler. There's no way you thought in your mind, right mind.
Okay, while you're all confident and thinking you're so cute, dragging everybody and roasting everybody, can we remember that you had to move to another country to get fake married with a man who doesn't like you? Tells everybody he doesn't like you. You're sitting on a blue couch with a seaside view of no freaking view. Your view is of the parking lot. You're eating yourself to death. You're on Harry the Hamster #3. Like, while you're all confident and thinking you're cute, please reflect on your life right now. Like, let's be honest here.
Only attractive. Ew. Ugh.
You're
So,
blaming Missy Moo for the fact, like, is it weird she was reaching out to you guys? Yes, but you're blaming her for the fact that your husband cannot stand you.
oh,
Like,
yikes.
it's so odd to me.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I will, Goblin
So
God.
that's that story. It's all
Mhm.
BS. It's absolute rubbish. Absolute
You spend a
rubbish.
lot of time
He doesn't
talking on
see
it,
any
though.
of any of that thing
Of you have no view. All right, do you guys want to go to real time?
When I heard that blatant lie, like, oh, so Celeb been DMing me, and like, don't talk this close to the camera either, okay? Thanks. Off with her.
Foodie, you're still too close for my comfort. It's kind of confirming Missy Moo may be telling truth. She's so upset.
Man, yeah, that's really sad. I saw that clip on the stream. Like,
Uh-huh.
he's like totally out of it. Like, he's live streaming, like, like totally out of it, man. You need help for sure.
Is she talking about S Jam?
It makes
Hi,
me see how adults
Soren.
carry on with this drama for years. Being abuser has truly shown.
Okay,
how
I'm going to real
sad
time.
it is the kids are watching people.
Here we go. Oh, wait.
Not Mangif, no. There's some areas that have some, but like, are you kidding? Like,
She's pissed, yeah.
the Canada's worse for prostitution. And what about US? Are you kidding me? Where
did we end up?
Like LA.
What's wrong with LA?
Like, I think there's some areas, I'm not sure. I heard like maybe Mabula or something, but not Mangif.
How did we leave Missy Moo and end up in prostitution? I'm so confused.
Actually, if people have to do that to make a living, that's really sad.
Booty!
These are shirts. Me and my bestie want to represent. Yeah, we need a Beezer club.
You're vile and disgusting, and not everybody who does that wants to do it. You need to educate yourself before you make lighthearted jokes and comment on something like that. Sex trafficking is real. It happens everywhere, even in your little Canada that you think it's not happening. She like talks so much shit about other places. Like, I mean, I would love to visit Canada one day. Well, Foodie's made me a little like, I don't want to go to the same country as Foodie. But like, it looks beautiful, but there's still trafficking that happens there. Not everybody who does that wants to be doing it. She's gross. She's disgusting.
Go there for concerts. Yeah, or like New York City is a lot dirtier. So
wow. Wow, well, she just wants no fans, no subscribers.
He needs rehab. Won't go if they take his phone.
It's not going away, Goblin God. The internet's forever.
Well, yeah, like rehab. I know. When I went to like a psychiatric retreat, that's why I ran away. They take everything away from you. Like, I had
a psychiatric retreat.
I remember just listening to Tupac, All Eyes on Me on repeat because I had nothing to do. Actually, back then I didn't even have any cell phones. I can't believe how old.
Like, a psychiatric retreat.
Living in a time when there was no cell phones, when there was no internet, you know. 2 blocks from where I live, the world famous PCH, where prostitutes wander the streets. Not a single prostitute here where I live, though. Let them talk. They're just like, who has a life to literally try to find every little negative thing about where I live as if it's my responsibility for prostitution issues? Like, why is that? Why does that?
Foodie. I think the whole issue was you sold this story that you were moving to Kuwait with this incredibly wealthy man where you were living in a palace with servants and you were going to be fed grapes and fanned off and he had all this money and you never had to work a day again in your life and he had a beautiful, beautiful home in such a beautiful, beautiful area. You effing lied. Where is any of that? You have to work. What is this? I don't have to work another day in my life. You have to gorge and bingy and stuff yourself so full to the fact you're sweating and look disgusting because you have to work to support him. You just lied. You lied. And because people aren't out walking the streets, it doesn't mean there's not prostitution or they're not being trafficked. Like, you really need to be educated.
Does that reflect on us? You know what I mean? I don't know. This building is very well kept.
I skipped too far.
And it's families only. So.
A psych retreat. She was held for like 3 days. It was a retreat. Or however long. She was on a hold. They just gave it a fancy name. Button.
I wonder if I could have it shipped here.
or brothels.
So
Yeah, it's
Patrick, welcome to Push a Piece and Ready Set Beast. Welcome, welcome.
she has such a small mind that she thinks prostitution is just standing on a corner. It's much more
Angela,
than that,
no, I will not be
Foodie.
traveling back to Canada,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't have to actually
She said that before Lee, before she went to
travel
Kuwait.
back. You know, I know
Sex workers
people
are also
think we
valid,
know a
yeah.
lot about, like,
I think the
status,
argument, though,
which
is not
good,
everybody
like,
who's doing it wants to be
but,
doing it.
Look like the julep in his FFG merch. They're jealous of your
Very
butt hair,
valid.
period. It's a very nice view.
I want to say, because I don't want it to get confused, like sex work is valid. I support it. Like there's so many different ways. Like sex work isn't just standing on a corner or being paid for a service. Like it's many different things. But like, can we not pretend that not everybody who's doing it wants to be doing it? Because there's some people who are forced into it. And that's where I think Foodie Beauty is so close-minded. She's like, imagine having to do that for money. Like not everybody who does it is doing it because they want to. And if they are, that's their choice. Look at where we're paused. My gosh.
The first night we slept here, I woke up and like the view, like we looked
really,
at the
Tia?
curtains. Oh my gosh. Like the sun and the sky, like it just like, because the window's so huge when you're laying down, you just see in the ocean. It was so amazing.
Mm-hmm. I don't like her right now.
Not right now. Yeah, golden girl.
Yeah, she couldn't keep her true self down for long.
Thanks for saying hi.
She did it for food. Who is she to judge? Exactly, smelly cat.
Are you coming, babe?
Yes, baby. Yeah.
Okay, honey bunny.
Okay,
Honey bunny.
Do we have to do a neighbor? No. I mean, I don't really want to talk about it, but no, I'm not gonna have to.
Wait, have to what?
Leave. It's called skunk.
What is she talking about?
The King Beezer emoji.
Wait, she gave a man a lap dance for sex. Or a laptop for sex.
I don't know. Like, I think that would be too much of a pain, maybe. It's expensive to come here, but I guess for me to go back home, it is kind of too. Well, it's about like $2,000. It depends. Like,
Foodie, I'm going to teach you something, a tip, if you're going to insist on smoking, even though you clearly don't know how. You never blow it right at somebody or at the camera, or if somebody's sitting across from you, you don't make them disappear into a cloud. Please blow your cloud up into the air and away. Just a pro tip.
I think after I use my, like, after I have like a whole bunch of points, but it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh yeah, she did it for drugs and a joint. So
skunk smells good.
At least other people got paid. Exactly.
The Beezer perfume smells really nice too. So I'll go back to doing videos and live streams. I just needed like time to get settled in a bit. It's the blue window stand.
Foodie, how do you need to get settled in? You don't have anything. Well, you have some stuff, just not a lot.
125 here.
You haven't been there years.
It's not a pad. It's the blue window.
Exactly, back rooms.
Yeah, this place has a lot of windows. I know people are like, you don't like windows. But honestly, because I'm usually like, even when I have windows, I usually just like this, like curtains. Like, we don't like the bright sunlight, you know, in the house all the time. But
we don't like the bright sunlight.
Just having the option to open the window wide and smell the air and see the sea is like a different vibe than just like opening your window and seeing a depressing, like, you know, buildings and street only. You know what I mean?
You see a parking lot. The ocean's very far off in the distance.
90s. Yeah, it's like solid 34 Celsius now. But it's only hot until about 4. And then, like, we went out today.
It's going to be so hot in the summer.
And it actually wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't that hot.
Hey, Patty. She is.
Sex work is real work. Anyone who judges sex workers for their work really should look inside themselves. Yeah. I mean, I'm not judging, you know.
You are, though, and you just did.
Everyone likes windows when it's an ocean view, exactly. Mountain view, yeah. Yeah, we usually, you know.
But you're not close enough that you're going to get that
don't make it hot at all.
Like, ocean breeze right in. Like,
and
maybe, but probably
AC,
not.
The central air is really, really efficient.
She is Joyce
So-
Dawn. I think so. I'm sorry, no answer. I don't know for a fact. I think so. But she also has curtains up, so I can't really tell. I think that's what she's saying she is.
I love having my whole house dark all the time. Yeah. For sure.
What she's doing is horrible. It is horrible, manners. Agreed, Sachi.
Yeah, you can still have windows. Like I like having some windows, I guess. Like
Yeah,
in
more
the other
smoking
place,
hardy.
It was getting like, it was starting to feel cramped. And we were like, okay, we need to like move out, especially when I was doing like the videos in the room and
So you outgrew it because of your habits, is what I'm assuming.
What does double paned mean?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, these are blackout windows. The curtains we have in the room are like not blackout, so it still becomes pretty light when we in the morning.
That's a good idea,
So
kindness
I actually have an eye
seeker.
mask I wear, and then I'm fine, But Salah always wakes up before me.
You
always wake me up, Faith.
I'm speeding her up if it's possible.
Guardians of the Galaxy. There's like a horror movie called The Tank. We're thinking of going to see, but I don't know. Or like thicker windows. Oh, maybe. Plus, they do seem very thick, the windows. Yeah.
Are you high?
I think so, because we don't feel any heat or anything coming from them. And actually, we don't hear. Listen, you can't hear any, because there's a pretty busy street here.
Did you take
just before
something?
The beach.
Okay, I
There's
know
a
I
busy
sped
street
it
that we saw
up.
in the video, but we don't.
I know I sped it up, and I could be very hyper sometimes. But Foodie is like one subject to another, yap yap yap, and then as soon as we sped it up, that's why I'm like, did she take something? Because it's more obvious now.
Hear anything, but when we open the windows, you can hear it.
We can't hear anything with you smoking that thing
same.
every 2 seconds.
The noise was becoming annoying for me. Yeah, all the kids. And sometimes
Hey,
the kids would
James.
knock on our door, and I'd be like, leave us alone. So there's no, like, there's only 3 apartments. Like, where we used to live, it was like maybe 8 apartments or like more than that in like one hall. This is a small hall, 2 elevators, and there's like only 3 apartments because they're pretty big apartments, right? So there's only 3 apartments per floor. So
right, Jessica?
we never ever hear our neighbors. Oh, Anastasia, the tank was good. Oh, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Street food vlog. I don't know if there's street food. I'll have to investigate that.
Hey, Jan UK, good to see you.
A government subsidized falafel. I know. When I learned that in class, yeah, we had falafels for breakfast. Day.
I've heard the new Guardians is heart wrenching. Make sure you're ready
fish
for
and
that.
rice today.
Oh, really, Sachi?
Then we went to do groceries. No, we went to do groceries.
Mm-hmm.
I had fish and rice. Then we had an online grocery order. We got like
Hey,
a full,
Susie,
like,
I'm good. How are you?
How many eggs was it? Like 36? Maybe. I can't remember. It was like a huge amount of eggs for like 75 cents.
Wow.
So yeah, some things are definitely cheaper here.
Very, yeah. I'm considering getting chickens. Like, egg prices are insane. I'm not really going to, but I know.
But we're definitely happier here for sure. This new place for sure. Just happened so quickly. But yeah, there's no reason we moved. It's just that
you outgrew it.
We just wanted to like keep upgrading, I guess. You know what I mean?
You're running from
but the other place
something.
I stayed at was like for what, 5 months or so, I guess? 5 months, something like that. But now that I'm in this place, I realize how small the other place was.
Okay, but even if you're at a point in your life where you want an upgrade, isn't moving 3 times in 6 months a bit much? It's not like Foodie Beauty has Beyonce money and she just can. You know what I mean? Like, it really seems like something happened. Like, she's either eating so much she's outgrowing places, so they have to keep upgrading, or she's running from something. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like I said, she's not Beyonce. Like, she doesn't have it like that to just let me upgrade like every 2 seconds. No.
For sure. This is definitely an upgrade, definitely. And it's still a good price,
Her vibe is bad. Yeah.
Like, we do have Taliban, yeah. And the fees for delivery are a lot cheaper than freaking Uber Eats.
Stop yawning.
Because you should like this about growth. Yeah.
Yeah.
The weather for street food.
Spiritual growth, mental growth, not physical. All the time.
We're at the ocean, yeah.
All right, going to real time.
The bacteria on the hands. Ew. Like, get a toilet brush. That's definitely when you're on, like, he's on something like meth or.
I am, Chris. She is not Beyonce. Not even close. Never will be.
I have no faith in the Canadian law system, honestly.
Maybe Patty, but I just don't see it.
That's another thing, Messy Poo. I heard you say, blaming me for unleashing him on the internet. Excuse me, as if I own the internet, you big loser.
You
Like,
say you do,
seriously,
though.
How dare you? Like I knew at the time what kind of monster he was. I don't have the sixth sense that you have.
Foodie,
And you
again, you're trying to rewrite history. So in case you forgot, I will remind you. Once you found out who he was, and once the internet told you who he was, you still went back to him time and time and time and time again. And every time you went back to him, you would force feed us your vlogs, your couples vlogs. Like you would make sure and you would promote it. You just shoved that down our throat so hard to everybody. So let's not forget, once you found out who he was, you still ran back and wanted us to run back every time with you.
The event, yeah. Can you get some clothes so you can swim? We actually have a pool in the building, so.
It's true, Soren. She
I don't think
did.
so, Tracy.
That place they moved in better than. True, it is better.
Yo, Beezers, I miss you all.
Oh gosh.
Hello. Hi, baby. How are you?
Why does your head look like a butt right now?
Yeah, I don't remember like what comment you left for him, but.
And he looks
you
high
basically,
too.
like,
My comments? I think, yeah, still. Right.
Are we all just getting
you
high
don't
these
think so,
days?
Teardrop?
Sheesh.
King Beezer.
Carolina, hi.
Yeah, Marcus,
Tracy,
she
I've
smoked
never-
with
I've
him.
never seen women
She
swim
did.
now.
The first
But
date.
they can, I guess. You know, burkinis or whatever.
He looks
Depends if they Muslim
high.
or not. The hairdo is hairdoing. Yeah, his hair's long, eh?
Golden girl, hi. And I wish, inshallah, your operation will be well, inshallah.
It looks like
It's
a
nice
butt.
of you.
Thank you, Anna. Marhaba,
Like he's literally a butt head right now. Hey Vicky, I'm
picture,
still
yeah.
alive.
Salah looks tired.
And we're going
No,
live
like,
late tonight
Movie
too.
is exhausted.
Yeah. P&V said, everyone says hi.
PNV, hi.
Oh, weed is fine. I don't think they're just doing weed. I don't know.
Hello.
Malik. Walaikum salam, ahlan wa sahlan.
He has a hookup or something over
Why
there.
don't you talk Arabic?
Anjad? Wallah.
Yeah, well done.
I did speed this up, you guys,
Get
but
the
not
comment with.
by much.
How much did I help move?
Natural, the coward, pathetic loser.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, Deirdre.
Was that supposed to be? I thought he was gonna say something like, I don't know. Natter, the loser. Like, was that supposed to be intimidating or what? I don't know. Oh no. He does have an. They're both high. They both look high to me.
My
They're...
comment removed. My
Oh,
comment
you
removed.
removed it?
Yeah.
Of course.
No wonder why she sucks on that
Hi,
thing every
Sophie.
2 minutes. Who knows
Basically
what's in
saying
it?
like,
I mean, not 2 minutes,
you-
2
you're
seconds.
Fine, rat. You're fine when to talk drain rat because you literally. Hi, friend. You literally would be on the street like the rat you are if you weren't leeching off of doo doo.
Without Dudu, he will be in the street.
Yeah.
Just like the stray dog.
I would at least do the curtains. Yeah, it's.
For a million times.
Yeah. And how dare you talk about King Beezer in any way? Like, how dare you? You know me and Loyalty Beezer, I'm proud of you for helping.
Okay. If I had a space with so many windows and so much opportunity, if you guys had a space with so many windows, a new opportunity, it has so much natural lighting, it's amazing. Would you move in your blue couches and put a tent up as curtains? I'm just wondering. I'm just
You
wondering.
understand about other rituals. The only one who can truly judge you is God. Thank you, Doomy.
The duck's butt. It's a duck butt.
Day youth. Malik said he's a day
DuckTales.
youth.
Woo.
Yeah, he is. And so is
The
Doo-Doo,
danger
for,
looks
letting him flirt with
behind
women,
you.
like right in front
Oh
of
my
her.
gosh.
Cuckolds.
I want to watch DuckTales now.
Cuckolds.
I wouldn't
Day youth
either.
is like Arabic word for cuckold. Say your comment now to the camera. Speak your truth. That's basically what he said in his comment.
Mm-hmm.
Just what I said now exactly
Uh-huh.
before I come. It was my comment.
But do you think anyone's really scared of you, Salah? Like, I'm not. I would laugh
And
if
we-
you tried to be like,
And we love laughing at Meth Fairy activity videos on BBW King's channel.
mm-hmm.
Stan, please verify with Salah in an honest discussion how much each. Did I
True,
help- did I help
James.
you move a lot?
Well, the curtains, but you could do so much with curtains too. It doesn't have to look like
I
that.
mean, when everything, like, I packed a lot of things at the home, but like actually moving it, no, I can't do that. But we had people who moved us, and
Mhm.
Salah did a lot of the work. But then I did a lot of the unpacking. Like, I took care of the entire.
Oh,
kitchen
yeah,
pretty
right.
much. Salah just like arranged the appliances and installed some new electric outlets so that there's like an area I can plug like the air fryer. The
Harry
small
could
burner
take Salah on a
thing,
fight.
tea
Yep.
kettle.
They're very
I
squirmy.
don't know.
They're the new Shani and Rev.
Carolina, Salah is not scared of natural. Imagine, guys, if I escape from this pathetic loser, this coward.
You'll use your kung fu on him, Bruce Lee.
Nader!
Oh no.
He cleaned the toilet very well. I swear. He's a good boy. Good boy.
A good belly dancer.
Oh my god, he danced better than the woman. Exactly, wallah, I swear.
So you just shouldn't try. You need to stop.
Exactly, yeah. Is it expensive for movers there?
Yeah, not bad.
I am all for a good natter dragging. I think he does belong behind bars. I think that he's a bit too big for his britches and he thinks he like runs YouTube. And I don't think he should have a platform to prey on other people. But I also don't think Foodie Beauty and Salah are any better than anybody. So it's like cracking me up when they're dragging. Like nobody likes Natter, right? Like we can all agree he's a terrible person. And like why Dee is still, I don't know. But their place, Dee's place, not there, Dee's place is much nicer than yours, Foodie Beauty. I know that hurts to hear, but it's still nicer than yours. Why? Because she didn't throw tents up and call it decorating. I don't know.
Yeah, not compared to Canada. Like for everything that we had moved and
I
all the
know.
appliances and everything, they moved everything. It would be like probably close like 7.
I think Salah would be scared of Natter. I think he would.
Is that Theben?
I don't know what room they're in, Chile. We don't even really know if we're in the new place. I think we are. True, Marcus. Yeah.
That's his normal laugh. Whenever he goes like, it's like exaggerated.
Dee would win. Yeah.
59 kilos of bone and sinew. Ew.
Hey, Outshine. Hello. It's funny.
Yeah, I want to clear something up because
what?
when people actually believe this stupid rumor and for some reason take it as truth, but
What?
they're like, whenever your grandma died, you were on drugs and this and that, and you treated her horribly. Number one, I never ever treated my grandmother horribly ever. I took her like once a week at least for groceries and spent time with her.
Mhm.
And my mom and I were the only ones of our family that were there when she took her last breath. So I was there alone. Yes, even despite what Meth Head said about it, it doesn't matter.
Foodie Beauty, I remember that whole time and all you were worried about was calling Natter and running back to Natter. Just because you didn't maybe physically hurt her, maybe because you took her shopping, but I don't buy that you just did it for nothing. I buy that you probably took her shopping and she bought you groceries too. I don't think you do anything just to be nice. I think even with family, you try and see what you're going to get out of it. And I do remember, and you were on drugs, Foodie Beauty. Come on, you were. Oh no. What the heck?
You have no labwa?
Outshine, they threw up some tents and called it a day. But Foodie, you're blushing. You're still blushing over Natter. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just this has something to say. Mind you, she's acting like.
I guess you all know who is this coward loser.
Yeah, she was laughing about having nashies in her purse.
Exactly. I was very loyal to her, and I wasn't on anything. Like
yes,
the
you
only time
were.
I only tried that's hard stuff once, and that was it. And then
I don't believe you.
I was never on anything else to go see her. Like, give me a break. Mistress, welcome to BW's recipes.
So I have done pretty much, I'm not proud of this, but I have a long drug-a-log. I've done a lot of drugs. A lot. Many times in my life. Many times. I don't believe you tried something hard once and you never touched it again, Foodie. I think you were on stimulants many different times because I saw your eyes and I saw how you behaved, and you can't lie to somebody who's been there and done that. So you can keep it in your head and tell yourself that if it makes you feel better, if it helps you to sleep at night lying and say, you only tried it once, but like, no, the rest of us, like, we know. She tries to rewrite history so much.
So that's absolutely 100%.
I think so too. It was for free groceries.
I took a picture of her when I was with her at the hospital, and I went like pretty much.
Oh, how nice of you!
With my family, so.
How nice of you to take a picture when she's not doing well. How nice.
How old are you, babe?
100.
Hi, Carmina. He's 30.
Oh my gosh, I would want to take belly dancing if I didn't have my spine
The
fused.
whole planet now, they know my age. Come on.
I think belly dancing is so beautiful.
Yeah, my answer, exactly.
Really,
So that's good,
Candy?
yeah. Hi, Mike. Yeah, welcome back, mistress. Welcome back. We know you didn't treat her bad. No need to address it. Yeah. I mean, my visitors know for sure, you know. It's just so annoying that, like, people take that as content, like, just complete
Mhm.
lies. How, oh my gosh, you haven't seen the Evil Dead movie? You have to. It was so awesome. We watched it twice.
Yeah.
Like,
On,
Okay,
on
go into
cinema
real
and,
time.
Netflix.
yeah. Well,
Where will we end up?
you
Dueling
think the
hookahs.
theaters, Christina, really?
Blue cheese.
Lucky us.
Ah. With melted cheese.
Mm.
Hi, Flower.
Grease
Yeah.
and Exorcist. Yeah, it's not like Father Karras was the best one, eh? Recliner seats. Do a couples weigh-in. It's the last study English at university. His English is outstanding.
Sure, thank you.
You learned it in school, eh?
Yeah.
They get
This is why I don't believe it's only shisha in those hookahs. So, like, I've been to a hookah lounge now a couple of times with you guys. I can smoke it, set it down, eat, chat, and not have to pick it up every 2.5 seconds. Every other drug that I did, I couldn't put that shit down. I was reaching for it every second. Now, while it could just be shisha, I don't buy it. I don't believe it. Whenever I've smoked hookah, shisha, whatever, my attitude doesn't change and I can put it down. I don't know.
taught English in the schools here. It's like a second language here. That's why everything is like bilingual mostly. Like the signs and everything.
Mm-hmm. Very hyper. It is. I did speed it up a little bit, but it's not. It's on like 1.25. I think.
Yeah. Are the films in the theaters in Kuwait English? Yeah, they're English and they have Arabic subtitles.
Mhm.
So you always have to read subtitles every time you watch the movie, huh?
No, I actually understand what they say in the movie without the subtitle.
Ah.
Most of the time.
Delta 8 hookahs.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of
Actually,
cool.
English is getting worse.
Delta
Yeah,
8, I think, would calm them down more, though. Hey, Dr. Harry Balls.
My witness. I eat people.
They're my witness.
Yeah.
I eat people.
Oh, you think?
Well, you can't even understand anything he's saying.
He's a pathetic coward.
It's Salon enjoying his first window. Actually, he doesn't really like windows that much. I maybe don't love them, but the sea view, you love it.
Yeah, actually.
The Exorcist is a classic. Yeah, it's creepy. I, like when it came out, people were leaving
Maybe
the theater
here for
and
real.
everything,
I don't know.
1970s. It's very eerie. Yeah. I don't know if you would like it. It's kind of slow. At the beginning, it's a very slow burn. You know what I mean? He needs subtitles. All he does is mumble.
I can't either, Amanda.
Basically, Nathan is called keyboard warrior behind the monitor only.
Mm-hmm.
In the real life, he's so coward, pathetic loser.
Same piece of
Yeah,
America.
he got beat up once, and he tried to say that it was.
Believe me, I know these type of people, guys.
Yeah. Even though these type of people, he got beat up, and he tried to say that he fell and scraped himself. I remember that.
Okay.
Thanks, Snoopy. The
Well,
Sunsets. Yeah.
Hey,
There's
Aaron.
an Evil Dead game? No way. You should watch. Also,
Where's the hamster?
Ash versus the Evil Dead is a really solid TV series. I love it.
Maybe
I like that. It's too bad it came
Marcus.
to an end. Asking Nazar to square up in the Julep parking lot. Yeah, Salah's 100% not afraid of him, and he would probably kick his butt in real life. For sure.
Okay, I don't think so, though. And I don't like Nader, but I think he could take Salah.
I saw the Friday the 13th game. Yeah, you should play it.
Mm-hmm.
It was your first and last scary movie, Golden Girl.
What do you guys think?
People saying you're still in the old apartment. So dumb.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, he'd run from a fight.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want to mess up his eyebrow.
Apartment. Like, we just came to look at an apartment and filmed it.
Oh, maybe America.
I don't know. People come up with really weird theories, but you know what? That's what they rely on for content. Like, there's no. I heard your mama say, like,
Oh, here we
you know, you
go.
need to clap back at Charlie. You need to talk about Charlie. But the thing is like, if you look at her views, if she's talking about anything else other than me,
Mhm.
she cannot afford to talk about anyone else.
Wow.
So she's stuck. You know, it's like there's no other choice for her. And
Foodie,
like, I don't know how people.
I'm going to smash you back down to reality here. You think it says something that, like, they can only talk about me. They only have me to react to. Foodie, you're the biggest train wreck around right now. Like, the only other person who probably takes the cake next to you is Shanny for Christ. And then maybe MFW. It doesn't say something. Like, it's not saying a lot of good things for you. It's saying that your life is such an effing mess that we have tons of things to talk about on you. It means you lie so much that people come up with theories and what could be really going on, because anything out of your mouth is lies. it's just, I don't know. She's like, oh, it's only me. You only have to talk about me. Yeah, because your life is the biggest pile of shit right now. I wouldn't take it as the biggest compliment right now.
Like, who cares? Like, I have a life. Yeah.
Oh,
What are
maybe
you
jelly
cooking next?
donut.
Oh, I'm gonna be cooking tomorrow. It's a surprise.
Oh, yay.
I'm gonna be cooking pretty much for most of my mukbangs for a while now.
Oh,
I'm kind of
no.
sick of takeout.
By the way, how is the Motel 6 for Arab guns?
Yeah, the nerve. You have the nerve to criticize anyone's looks, number one, when you
Wow.
don't even cam up at all. Like, and when you do, you look like John C. Reilly. And when you don't even show where you live, like, I'm sorry, but hello. You probably live in a stuffy crap hole. Like,
Why is she hiding her face
Wow.
in every live stream she did?
Yikes.
coward.
Yeah,
Listen, like,
exactly.
It's true. People who just sit there and
And
judge
gentle.
other people.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Swimming mermaid.
I don't know.
And how like they call it or they call her reaction channel while she hide her face.
Yeah.
How she react.
That's another thing Charlie said that's true. You don't react. Like, what are you reacting? You're like wheezy cackle? Witch cackle? Like, you don't show any facial.
Okay, I know where she's getting that from because it's that certain small male creator, the tiny guy. He was saying like reaction channels aren't valid unless they show their face. Other people have things like their voice that they could use. Like, I don't know why they're trying to now. You can't have a reaction or opinion unless you're camming up and showing your face. Like, we can use our words and our voice too. It's just odd to me. Like, I think certain creators are working with Foodie Beauty and they're really trying to change like this community and they're really trying to do a lot of different things. You don't always have to cam up to show to have a reaction or an opinion. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pure just what it is. John C. Reilly catching strays. Those cats I posted on the community tab, we went outside to go like get in the car to go do groceries and these two cats just came up to us crying loud. I have a video of it. So we gave them some food.
FFG doesn't show her face because she's trying to read the chat.
Face. I don't think anyone really does. Maybe that's why she doesn't show it. But like I saw a tweet she like because I was watching Yo Mama's stream like talking about
Thank you, Dr. Ray.
Calling Charlie a fatty. Like, are you kidding? Like, are you kidding? Like, Charlie doesn't have like 800 chins, so who are you calling fat? Really? Like, you know. And this is not even me fat shaming. This is me pointing out straight facts. Like the audacity, the nerve. Like, I don't get it. Like.
Didn't you say that
in like the bizarro world where people just like completely disregard any of her lies, all of her looks, and all of the hypocritical look shaming she does? And yeah, thank you, Charlie, for saying that. Even though we don't get along, you still think that I'm not ugly. So thank you. That's like because that takes a lot. Like to.
Your face isn't ugly. Your heart is. Your spirit is. Your soul, everything about you, except for your face, is ugly. But Foodie, every day with time, your heart, your insides are showing on your face and on your body. I've said before, I think you have pretty eyes. I think that you have a pretty face. But more and more, as your soul and heart is like turning black, it's showing on your face. Just so you know.
I guess compliments in a way, like. Somebody you don't get along with, like, or at least be honest, regardless. You know what I mean? It's all projection.
Her aura is horrible.
Respect Charlie for address the racist.
Yeah,
for
she does that. Yeah.
Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
It's not pretty. Yeah.
You showed those cats, and Monty claims you are getting a cat now.
Well, you told us you were getting a cat.
Yeah. If I want to get a cat, I'll get a cat. Like literally, he like swat his cat on camera, and he has the nerve to talk about how I raised my cats or whatever. And her to like she's obviously just pure defaming. She's like years of abuse. I don't think so, lady.
No, Candy, she doesn't.
She's the epitome of ashtray and cigarettes. Ew. At least thick and beautiful personality.
How are you gonna say somebody's the epitome of ashtray and cigarettes? And agree with it and think it's funny as you sucked on that hookah nonstop. nonstop.
She said that herself. Yeah, Charlie's way better, way prettier than. Like, are you kidding? Like,
I think Charlie's beautiful.
FFG. Ugh.
I think Charlie's beautiful.
No. And the only reason I'm bringing her looks up
I get
is
it,
because
Soren.
it's relevant in this situation. Because all she does is cut others down for their looks or whatever, you know. What comes after Charlie, she's a better looking woman than you, and she's better at roasting than you, 100%. So shut your big voice.
At least Charlie have some manners. FF Gun, zero manners.
You just said FF Gun and said zero manners.
She can always articulate and sound like
Ay.
you know.
Yeah.
Her voice is scary. Thanks, Mimi. Let alone stealing your cat and being invasive. She has the nerve to call anyone obsessed. Really, like you have all my leftovers, all of them. I think you should get a cat.
Charlie is beautiful, Stevie.
Animal control visited 3 times and found no
Thank you,
neglect.
Patricia. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So exactly, and she does her makeup well. Like she's, you know what I mean? Like for sure. So, whatever.
I can't keep up. So earlier she didn't like Charlie, but now she does.
When Charlie said that the compliments the girl gang give FFG about her looks are how you talk about an ugly baby.
Dang.
The only reason they even interact with
She
her
just said that.
is to try to piss me off, and it just doesn't work. I don't care whatsoever. Like, if you want to be pathetic and follow someone like that, that's your karma.
Who talks about kids like that? It's just weird.
We can all talk about looks, get real. This whole notion of conveniently ignoring the obvious is dead. I'm calling it how I see it. Yeah, it's true. You know?
Oh, April, he has a side piece for sure.
Think I'm a vile person all you want.
You are.
I'm one who did any of the vile crap she's done. You know what I mean? And then trying to act virtuous like a savior to BBJ. Give me a break.
Wow.
We haven't seen proof of life for BBJ since you got all that money from everybody. You scammer. So.
Sorry, BBJ.
Wow.
But anyway.
This just keeps getting worse.
Yeah. I mean.
Whatever. She said, what did she do? Compare FFG to an ugly baby? Something along the lines of that.
Yeah, I find it so cowardly of him to block you, like when you commented on the thing.
So she's kissing up to Charlie Gold because she wants us to forget about her racism towards Charlie Gold. So in this moment, just because Charlie Gold and FFG are fighting, Foodie Beauty is now a huge Charlie fan.
Or place or our lives when you literally are a meth head who leeches off of a woman. You suck the life out of people. That's all you do. And you're disgusting.
Are you talking about yourself?
To react to our big apartments. While he lived with Dudu in her apartment.
Yeah, exactly.
Him at all.
Yeah.
Doesn't she own that? She owns it. It's not just an apartment, right?
Has as much personality as the two of them combined.
Wow.
I heard her say that you need glasses for being with me. Excuse me? Like, you mean like the grandma glasses? I know.
I hate when Chantal puts me in these positions to like, I will never defend Dee Dee and Natter, but I do think Dee Dee looks better than Foodie. Like, I'm not going to even try and pretend that. I think Dee Dee looks a lot better than Foodie.
Ew. I don't know. I honestly, I must have been blind.
My shoe is even more beautiful than your face.
The bottoms of your shoes after we walk in cow crap all day.
Why are you walking in cow crap all day, though? Oh, because he only takes you abandoned places and you can only be around the cows like yourself. Got it.
She's putting all the super chat money to buy a new house.
I get it, Maria. I'm not sure how much longer I'm staying in anyways either.
Yeah, right. A new house. Yeah, sure.
They're so miserable.
They're still saying if she should cam up as well. Exactly. If you're going to be criticizing people, don't be a coward that you are. Big, tough, bad woman with tries to put on a friggin' New York, Boston gangster accent. You look ridiculous. Grow up.
Pretty much, Lee, yeah.
Seriously.
It's Dee Dee's mother's
Stop leaving
condo.
comments with your 800 alt accounts, like friggin' loser.
Are you
She's
serious?
really, really gentle.
Foodie! That's you! That's you!
He
With
looks
your
like
cute
whenever he
little
dances, he
hair.
looks like a piece of wiggly sinew. You're like the part of a chicken that's all wobbly and gross and skinny.
Okay, this is getting too much. So this is our like 3-minute warning. We're going to hang out for a couple more minutes. I totally understand if you guys want to start finding other people who are stream sniping. Like, I'm not going to be offended if you start looking now. I totally get it. I can only hang out for like a few more minutes doing this because I want to be in a good mood for my late night panel. We're going to do an open panel, and she's just putting me in a sort of mood that I wasn't in to begin with, if that makes sense. So 3-minute warning.
Oh my God.
Let's go to real time.
It's generous.
Okay.
He looks like a piece of like he looks like Gumby next to her.
Yeah, we're going to dip in like 3
Single
minutes.
shaming. Well, I mean, if you're gonna come for me and make fun of my relationship and make up things about it and talk crap all day about my relationship, make a living.
She talked about someone specific, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're single, fine, whatever. That's no problem. It's just that
Mhm.
don't come for us and make a living off of false accusations about our
He does
relationship.
look like Goofy.
When you are
Oh my
sitting there
gosh.
lonely as hell behind an avatar like a coward, please just don't.
Smoky ass.
You just said smoky
Yeah,
ass.
like everyone, I don't know, all the reactors in Gore World have the same gross voice. I don't know what it is, but
Her voice disgusting.
Uh-huh. We all have the
Yeah.
same gross voice. Why do you try
you
and sound like
this
me
psychic
then?
about me? Oh, sorry, we don't believe in that.
All right. Well,
Well, she did.
sometimes
Yeah,
I
like,
swear we're watching a demon.
Chantala forever.
Like, sometimes
That's a cute one. Charlie's tells her stream Foodie Beauty's husband has some explaining to do and more. Okay, Sala, explain. Whatever.
Oh, really, April?
Like, people don't
True,
know the first
Janelle.
thing about a relationship. Like, we literally like aren't anything but loving on camera. So like for people to just
He's
like
kicked
find
you.
fault in any little thing is so just
Foodie, he's kicked you on camera. He's kicked you on camera. He's kicked you. Do you get that? He's made faces because you smell. Like, you guys have fought on camera when he told you no to food. Like, are you serious?
screams bored and desperate.
Imagine FF Gunn's life without Chantal.
All right. Well,
Yeah, she would have nothing. Your personality is being a mean girl towards me. Like, nice achievement you have in life. Like, really.
all right.
Stay bothered. How tired do you get of the comments saying how irritating the hookah sounds? People are big mad. Yeah.
It's annoying.
I know. Well, I like the hookahs, so. The pagan grandma wants to know about
Yeah,
the
but your
search.
lungs, your clots in your lungs are screaming at you. All right, you guys. Look at his face. He's turning into the demon that Foodie Beauty is. Look at him. I'm going to go full screen just to show you this. Look at that look on his face. For one thing, he's not sober. You cannot tell me. Look at those eyes. He is not sober. And he is turning into what Foodie Beauty is. I remember when he first, Missy Moo did bring this up. When Salah first came on the channel and we started seeing him, he was like much different. He was very different compared to how he is now. He's become a little Foodie Beauty demon that she pays to do whatever she wants and tell her that she's right and she could do no wrong. Okay, you guys, I am going for now, but we are doing a late night stream. It's going to be later to, I don't know, maybe 11 p.m., midnight. We're going to do an open panel so you guys can like come on and talk. I think Carrie said she's going to come on if she's available. We did talk to Megan Fox earlier about it. So I don't know who's going to show up, but hopefully you guys will. Let's shake off those bad vibes and negativity. And in the name of Jesus, demons be gone. Let's get rid of them. All right, let's shake off any bad vibes or negativity. Shake, 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 shake. Let's do it one more time for good measure. Shake, 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 shake. All right, you guys, I will see you for the late night panel. Caffeinate up. I will see you so soon. And if you want to come on, and I've seen you before, you can come on and chat for the open panel. All right, I will see you guys later. Like I said, probably 11 p.m. midnight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Love you guys so much, and I will see you so soon. Bye, everybody.